everybody, and today in the world of Destiny there was a huge update, and I have to say that I think it is my favorite update that they have done to Destiny so far. So I'm going to start off by going into some of the things that I really like from this update and that I have footage of, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about the buffs and slight little nerfs that they've done to exotic weapons in the game. So the first thing that is quite a big thing is that exotic armor and weapons no longer require ascendant materials to upgrade. So if you have a chest piece that's exotic and it takes relic iron and it takes whatever, you will only need to use relic iron to upgrade it all the way. You don't need to do ascendant shards on it anymore. But however, the final upgrade node, the very final one of all exotic gear, whether it's a weapon or armor, will require an exotic shard. Now, exotic shards can be obtained by one of the following means: dismantling unwanted exotics, which I have a lot of because of the exotic bounties. I get them all the time. Or you can purchase them from Xur for 7 strange coins. Now, I really like this. I like this because it gives a reason to keep doing those exotic bounties, because I was starting to get them and I was just like, blah blah blah, I don't want it, they take up a space, I don't like it, I can't be bothered, I already have this gun, why am I gonna do all this to get the same gun again? So now it actually does give me a reason to go and get that exotic weapon so that I can go ahead and upgrade my exotic stuff. So I really like that. I know a lot of people have leftover strange coins, unlike myself, so now you guys will actually have something to use those strange coins for. So that's really awesome. I'm glad that they changed that. And just to note really quickly so nobody gets confused, legendary armor and weapons still require ascendant materials. You'll still need to have an ascendant shard and still need to have ascendant energy. It's just exotics. So don't get confused and be like, oh, what do I need my shards for anymore? Let's go throw them in the ocean. You still need all of that stuff, so make sure you hold on to them. So next I'm going to talk to you guys about new ways that you can get material upgrades, as in spin metal and helium, spirit bloom, and relic iron. So the first way that you can get it now is by completing the daily heroic story. Destination materials will now drop when you complete it, which is cool. Also, bounties. Destination materials now drop from completing the daily patrol bounty, so that's really good. Now here comes the best part, the most awesome part, the part that made me be like, this is the best update ever, I love it so much. Vendors. Players will now be able to use Vanguard marks and Crucible marks to purchase spin metal, relic iron, spirit bloom, and helium filaments from the Vanguard and Crucible quartermasters in the tower. This is huge, especially for me, because I don't have anything to spend my Crucible marks on. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there who don't have anything to spend Vanguard marks on anymore, or Crucible marks, and you just keep getting them. You just keep getting them, there's nothing to do with them. I ended up buying a Sparrow because I have nothing to do with them. This means that I can buy upgrade materials. I have a constant usage for that. Not only that, but you don't have to go running around a planet to find those materials if you don't want to. I love this update. It's just awesome. It's just an awesome update. You don't have to run around if you don't want to, and also you can use those marks that you have no use for anymore. So that's really good. Now that we've covered that, let's move on to the changes, the long-awaited changes to the exotic weapons in Destiny. So the first gun that's been changed is Thorn. Projectiles now briefly highlight targets on impact. Mark of the Devourer, the damage over time. Upgrade increased against PvE enemy targets. The reload speed has been increased, which was needed because Thorn was like the slowest reloading gun ever. The mag size has also been increased. Ammo inventory size increased, stability and weapon handling increased. Moving on to Bad Juju, the gun that looked oh so awesome with my favorite color green but really sucked. The magazine size has been increased to 8 burst, it was 5 before. The ammo inventory size increased. String of Curses now also decreases the cooldown of your super on kill, which is awesome. Perma supers for everybody. Adjusted effects to not block first person reticle, because although the effects on Bad Juju were awesome, they they blocked your vision, which is not good. Next up is Suro's Regime, and they lowered the total damage at the end of the mag on Suro's Regime to be more in line with the glass half full perk on legendary auto rifles. So Suro's Regime got a little bit of a nerf, but it's still going to be a strong gun. It's just a strong gun in general. Monte Carlo, they increased the stability, they increased the range, and the Monte Carlo method upgrade now also has a chance to fully charge melee ability on kill. So you can run around spamming that, hip firing it, and you can have your melee up all the time, which is not a bad thing. Next up is the Mina multi-tool. Mina rounds now have increased knockback against targets in both PvE and PvP. So I'm actually excited to use my Mina multi-tool now. I haven't really used it that much, but I want to see what exactly it's like when you use it in PvP against people. Next up is Hawkmoon. The Send It upgrade, which was redundant, has been replaced by speed reload. So nothing really crazy there, just a slight different tweak. Next up is Red Death. The rate of fire has increased slightly, but burst damage reduced to compensate. I sadly do not have Red Death, so I never knew what that was like. Next we have Plan C. Weapon handling speed has been increased, and player speed has been increased while Plan C is enhanced. So now you can be a super speedy fusion rifle dude. Next we have another fusion rifle with Pocket Infinity. Speed reload upgrade replaced by extended clip, which allows the option to increase the magazine size to 5 bursts. I'm not a fan of this change, but let's keep on going on. Next up is the Vex Mythic class, which they did nerf heavily before, and they realized that they nerfed it a little bit too much. The attack power has been increased to 323 from 300. Base damage has been increased. Enhanced battery upgrade by extended mag. This change still allows for a significant upgrade to magazine size, but less than before. So a buff on the attack power, but a slight little nerf on the extended mag thingy. Next we have Invective, and they have increased the reload speed significantly, but it auto fires slightly slower. Now Invective, the main reason why I didn't really use it anymore, I stopped using it, was because the reload was ridiculously slow. So because it fired so fast, I'd usually end up using nearly all of my ammo, killing 1 or 2 people, and then I wouldn't be able to kill anyone else. I'd have to run away or I'd just die because I'd be reloading super ridiculously slow. So that is a really good change. I'm gonna start using Invective and see what it's like. Next we have Icebreaker. The Send It upgrade replaced by Lightweight, which was redundant as Icebreaker already had maximum range. And new effects for enemies killed by Icebreaker upgrade. So nothing too crazy there either. Patience in Time. Snapshot upgrade replaced by Custom Optics. It provides a lower zoom option. So maybe you can run around and be a little bit more mobile when you're using Patience in Time now. Super good advice, which I recently got and tried and was like, whoa. No, I can't do it. They've increased the stability, so I'm actually gonna try it out now and see what it's like, because the stability was just like all over the place. It was impossible for me to use that gun. And lastly, we have Truth, which the magazine size was increased to 3 when it was previously 1. So that is it for all of the updates. Please let me know in the comments section what you think of the update. I personally think it's awesome. I cannot wait to play tonight and try out some of those exotic weapons, see what the difference is. I've already spent all of my money upgrading stuff that I couldn't upgrade before because I didn't have the materials to do so. I think this update is awesome. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you've tried any of the new exotic buffed weapons, and let me know how they are. Just let me know stuff in the comment section, okay guys? I want information, and I want it now. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye.